Hello, people. Before I start talking about, relationships and, my regular topics, in this video, I want to talk about why jobs pay so low. Why do they pay so low? Why are they just barely paying people when there are multi-billion dollar company where they can afford to pay more? And I'm gonna tell you the short answer, and then we're gonna talk about it. And when I say jobs, it's even bad where I'm also talking about stuff like, not just corporate, even stuff like Lyft drivers, Amazon Flex, Uber drivers, even those little gig works. Why jobs pay so low and why gigs pay so low is very, very basic to it. First to understand that it's basically supply and demand. You have to understand what is supply and demand. Okay. Demand, if you slept through school, and I don't want to bore you, like Pierre, man, I'm not trying to be school right now. Demand, okay, is what you want. For example, let's say I want to buy this. I have a demand. I want to buy this, okay? I want to buy it it's all for my hair, for my beard, okay? Now, let's say that I can go anywhere and buy it. Everybody's selling it. So, it'll probably be very cheap, $1, okay? Now, let's say I can only go to one place to have that. Now, that would probably cost $20 because not everybody's selling it. When everybody's selling it, it increases. Okay, Pierre, what does that have to do with jobs? Okay, basically, people need jobs more than jobs need people. People need this job more than jobs need people because there are so many people who are trying to get this job. For example, we can talk about Lyft. It's kind of like, it's a job, but it's like a gig. Lyft, in the beginning, the drivers used to make a lot of money. The drivers used to make more money as it became saturated. Saturated meaning more people. The more people that's doing it, the less value it is. Everybody be like, what? You make $1,000 driving? Oh man, I'm gonna start driving now. Everybody's driving. So it's like it's easier for people to find a Lyft driver now. So kind of like when now it's snowing, okay? Perfect example, okay? Now, not a lot of people can drive in the snow, okay? So a Lyft driver in a regular day, it probably would take him, depending where you live, it probably would take him 8 hours to make $100, getting $5 right here, $10 right here, $3 right here, Now because it's snow, he can probably make $100 probably in 1 hour or two, because he'll be the only one driving. If he have like me, if I wanted to make a lot of money right now because my car is 4-wheel drive, all I have to do is turn on my app. I'll make a lot of money because not everybody have 4-wheel drive. Not everybody can drive in the snow, and the demand is very high right now for drivers because people, want to get home, or people want to go there, go this, and there's not a lot of drivers out there, but there's a lot of people that's trying to get out there. Same as tow trucks. In a regular given day, they probably have slow days unless there's like an accident. But now with it being snow, there's gonna be a lot of accident today, so there's gonna be a high demands. People getting stuck in dishes. Get it? Pierre, what does that have to do with work? Same thing. If a job is very desperate for you, you know, they will start you out with good pay. But if it's a job, usually something that's not skill, meaning McDonald's, something that you don't need a lot of time to learn, that you can just basically do it instantly. We just need somebody to take these boxes and unload the trucks. Okay, you don't need to go to 4 years school. You don't have to watch TV. You don't have to study books. You don't need skills to do that. Okay, it's kind of like an unskilled job. Okay, now if a lot of people don't want to do that job, the little people, let's say they need 100 people, and only 10 people can do that job. Those 10 people gonna work a lot, and they're gonna make a lot of money. Now, let's say they only need 100 people, and they got 100 people. They're not gonna pay them that much because they got all the people, and then they got like another 100 people who's just waiting for an opportunity to get hired. So they are just getting by paying. They are just paying you. They're just paying you the legal wage because they know there's like a minimum. There was like minimum wage because of the law. If it wasn't for the law, they would pay you for a free meal. They will abuse you. If there was no law, companies will. They're abusing you right now. Like they want you to work 10-hour shift, 12-hour shift, 8-hour shift. You know, and then when you're in there, they want you to be texting. They don't want you to do this, none of that. They want you to be very productive. That's what they're paying you for. And that's not even counting the time it took you to get there. See, that don't count. That's free. You driving there, spending money and gas to go there don't count. You driving home, spending money to go home don't count. And I know people who live in different state. For example, I'm in Nashville right now. I know people who work downtown, but they don't want to live in the city. So they will like live all the way in Kentucky, 45 an hour away, or Clarksville, same thing. See, Western gets back and forth. See, they don't get paid for that. We should get paid for that. If we want to be fair, all that expense will appear if you do your taxes right. You can't count it as miles, and yeah, you can do that. But you know what I'm saying. So if it wasn't for the law, and then it's like a lot of. If it wasn't for the law, companies will get over people more and more and more and more. And then you get the basic purpose of business. What's the very basic purpose of business? Okay? If you start a business, say you want to sell lemonade. Why do you want to sell lemonade? Do you want to sell lemonade because it's so hot outside, you want people, you're trying to save people? No. You're in it for a business. What's the whole purpose of business? This is business 101. We're in business class right now. The simple business question: what's the purpose of business? To make a profit, to make money. Okay? So business want to make their money. How do you make money? You want to minimize. You want more money coming in as much as possible, and you want to minimize spending as much money as possible. Okay? So the more money they are saving from not paying you is more money in their pocket. And then there's a lot of other reasons that we can get into why jobs pay more. When I'm on Google, let me see. Oh, like union. We ain't gotta get too deep into union, like. But if there's no union, they're gonna take advantage of you. And then okay, I will talk about supply and demand, and then union is the reason. Globalization and outsourcing. Oh man, that's the scary thing, and some of them done that. Outsourcing, what does that mean? Basically, because of United States, they have law. Hey, y'all have to pay your employees at least $10 or at least $20 or at least such and such here in America. Okay, cool. So what about if I do make my cars somewhere else and ship them to America? Would that be cheaper? And then they'll be like, let me see if that would be cheaper. That might be a cheaper alternative. You know, instead of paying them debt, let's say we pay them, half or less than half debt, and then we just ship the cars in bulk, that we might save a lot of money. So they're outsourcing, meaning they're going overseas. That way they don't have to pay you. China, Haiti. A lot of stuff I see now, they made in Haiti, made in China, made somewhere, because it's cheaper over there. Cost of living over there is cheaper, and they also don't have well, I don't know if it's cheaper, but they probably don't have minimum wage and have that much protection that they do here in the United States. So the first one was very important, supply and demand, especially if you like a driver. It's like, Reddit apps. It's like all those gigs apps. Everybody just complain why they paying so low, because everybody doing it, you know. Especially those YouTubers who meant well. Hey, look how much money I'm making driving Uber. You can't make that money driving Uber. Little they know, they're hurting themselves. Now everything is, like I said, everything is oversaturated. Meaning everybody's doing everything now. You mean me, cutting grass. Why not? It's good, but everybody got a shredder. Everybody pulling it. Everybody pulling it more behind the trucks. So, everybody's starting. Everybody's a barber. Everybody's starting the business. It's like the competition is so high right now. It's like you have the people who do the job that nobody want to do or don't know how to do are usually the ones who make a lot of money. I'm talking about the entrepreneur. Like if you want to go around picking up dog poops, not everybody want to do that. You might be doing, you might be able to do very well in that area. Okay, so we're talking about supply and demand, and I explained that to you. And we're talking about outsourcing companies, to avoid to paying you. They go overseas. Oh, automation. Oh boy. I work at UPS part time, but I think there's a UPS in Knoxville that went automated, meaning they fire a lot of people. They got automation now, and that's why I never put all my eggs in one basket. So yeah, automation is basically kind of like, if you ever watch videos on how cars made, you see a lot of robots doing a lot of move. At one point, that used to be a person job, and there's a lot of advantage with being using robots or AI. There's no law. You don't have to pay them. Well, after you make them, they can work longer hours. They can work more. You don't have to. They don't get tired. But they don't complain and they don't sue. So, yeah, automation. We are competing with automation. Even the Lyft drivers and the Uber drivers, they are slowly. There's a self-made. Hey Alexa. Hey Alexa. What is the name of the self-driving Uber?
The step drive in Uber is referred to as two-step verification, which provides an extra layer of security for signing into an Uber account from unfamiliar devices.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, don't understand what I'm talking about. Automated Uber. The automated Uber. What is it called? It's called Waymo. Well, it looks like they got a lot of them now. But one of them is called Waymo. Waymo is kind of like basically, it's... Hey, Alexa, where is Waymo available? All right. Alexa ain't fucking with me. All right, Waymo cities. All right, Waymo is only available in Phoenix, San Francisco, LA, Austin, Texas. 1, 2, 3, 4, only like in 5 cities. Waymo is just just an automated Uber, Lyft, come get you. no drivers, self-driving. So a lot of cars are going fully. I mean, a lot of cars. A lot of jobs are just replacing us, man. And it's like everything is very saturated. All the jobs are very saturated. It's the basic supply of why you know, same thing as like even YouTube. Like years ago, I used to just go on YouTube. Every dread videos I used to make used to do good numbers, and then everybody started doing dread videos where I'm not even getting numbers anymore. Same thing as YouTube. If you find a niche, nobody else doing it, and you're gonna have a lot of views. Like if you can give somebody nobody else is giving, you're gonna get a lot of views. But once everybody else can give that information, you know, it's like it's gonna be very saturated. So that's why jobs are paying very low. All right, let me see what else I can find to do this. The why jobs are so low. So we already talked about supply and demand, union, you know, union associated innovation. I will talk about the minimum wage. If it wasn't for the minimum wage and in the skill level, you gotta have some type of skill. The more skills you have, the more they pay. And even with skills, like you just gotta be different, man. Because if they need accountant and 10 people accounting, what makes you different from the other 9? But you know, the other 9, you probably been an accountant for 20 years. He probably just an accountant straight from college. You know, he probably just a football accountant, sports accountant, and he probably just, you know, different type of accountant. But, all right. So yeah, that's exactly why jobs are paying more, because they can replace you, man. That's why you have to be careful. You go to work, you're over here showing off, trying to be a good worker, and then you hurt yourself. What they're gonna do? Close it down, and go out of business? Nope. They're gonna be like, we lost another one. All right, we're hiring. That's it. We're hiring. You know, that's. I mean, this is not to discourage you, not to have a job. This is just like, it just sucks the way jobs treat people. They just see you as a number. Some of them, but let me see if I make sure I cover everything. But yeah, the easier the job is, the easiest to get, the easier, the cheaper the less they're gonna pay you. So they're working kind of like McDonald's. You know, people can come and go fast, so they're not like, it's not a hard job to get. And that's why they pay more, the managers more, although especially if they're on the salaries work, especially if they're on salary, working a lot of hours for what they're getting paid. But it's like, then you gotta use your head with numbers, mentally manage the employees, make sure they're doing this, they're doing that. You got more responsibility. So any job that requires more responsibility require more work. But basically, man, companies, like I said, they don't want to pay you. They don't want to pay you. If they could have just be like, hey, look, man, you work and we give you a free meal, or you work, we give you a right to work, or you work, we pay your light bill. You know, if they could give you peanuts for working, they will give you peanuts. If they will just, you know, and they're always trying to avoid costs. You know, that's why when they give you raise, they're giving you nickel and dimes. They are scared to give you raise. Sometimes they're trying to buy you out. I think Amazon does that, where they're trying to buy you out. Instead of you been there forever, they'll be like, look, here's $5,000, fuck off. You know, I don't know, you know, they do stuff like that. But it's a dirty world out there. But as a businessman, would you not do the same? You want to maximize your profit. You want to make the most money as possible. But yeah, so that's why jobs, the gigs. That's why everything is paying so low. That's why, you know, everybody's struggling to make dead inmates because everything is oversaturated. Too many people in the world.